wonderful world of a hydroelectric dam. Water is held in a lake form area called a reservoir. When electricity is needed, the reservoir intake valve is opened, and water rushes through the intake valve and down the penstock, which is a tunnel form like shaft. Water rushing down the penstock then hits the turbine, which is connected to the generator. As the turbine turns, electricity is generated. The electricity that is generated goes out through the powerhouse to the long-distance power lines, which are connected to homes, buildings, and schools. Once the water is used in the turbine, water is released out another shaft and then enters into a river. Sometimes that river water is pumped back into the reservoir. Other times the river flows down and along the way. Thank you for joining us today. It's a moving picture to show you exactly what water looks like as it travels down the system and creates electricity.
This is a homemade replica of what a turbine looks like.
Of hydroelectricity. Number 1. Once a dam is constructed, electricity can be produced at a constant rate. Number 2. If electricity is not needed, the sluice gate can be shut, stopping electricity generation, and water can be saved for use another time when electricity demand is high. Number 3. Dams are designed to last many decades and so can contribute to the generation of electricity for many years and decades. Number 4. The lake that forms behind the dam can be used for water sports and leisure, pleasure activities. Often large dams become tourist attractions in their own right. Number 5. The lake's water can be used for irrigation purposes. Number 6. The buildup of water in the lake means that energy can be stored until needed when the water is released to produce electricity. And number 7, when in use, electricity produced by dam systems do not produce greenhouse gases. They do not pollute the atmosphere. Advantages of hydroelectric dams. Number 1. Dams are extremely expensive to build and must be built to a very high standard. Number 2. The high cost of dam construction means that they must operate for many decades to become profitable. Number 3. The flooding of large areas of land means that the natural environment is destroyed. Number 4. People living in villages and towns that are in the valley to be flooded must move out. This means that they lose their farms and businesses. In some countries, people are forcibly removed so that hydroelectric schemes can go ahead. Number 5. The building of large dams can cause serious geological damage. For example, the building of the Hoover Dam in the USA triggered a number of earthquakes and has depressed the Earth's surface at its location. Number 6. Although modern planning and design of dams is good, in the past, old dams have been known to be breached. The dam gives underneath the weight of water in the lake. This had led to deaths and flooding. Number 7. Dams built blocking the progress of a river in one country usually means that the water supply from that same river in the following country is out of their control. This can lead to serious problems between neighboring countries. Number 8. Building a large dam alters a natural water table level. For example, the building of the Aswan Dam in Egypt has altered the level of water table. This is slowly leading to damage of many of the ancient monuments, and salts and destructive minerals are deposited in the stone, work from rising damp caused by the changing water table level.
Professor John Goodman and other scientists are trying to figure out if hydroelectric power is the best to use. What do you think? According to their research, hydroelectric power is one of the best. However, we might be able to do better. Sometimes when water is expelled through the turbines, it could become dirty and hazardous. It's still good to swim in, but would you drink it? Thanks again, and please rate, comment, and subscribe for more videos.